today, gonna be probably spreading fertilizer and putting seed in the ground, winter wheat. But we're gonna be probably using the 4440 to drill winter wheat. So this is solid. So top up, we'll go over here and top up on some seed. Okay, then we're gonna plant fields 25, 21, and maybe field 6 here to my left. But I'm gonna go get the cornfields done first. And I do have the new soybean texture installed. I might have said that yesterday. But we'll have to wait and see that next year when the beans are growing. Because obviously I got the texture after harvest. But we're going to be planting winter wheat in fields 25, 21, and 6. So, fairly small fields. 21's going to take the longest. But we're running it with the 20-foot John Deere 1590 drill and 4440. One of my favorite tractors. And I'm gonna stop here. I bought a new windrower today. I downloaded the Krone Swadro TC930, which will be our new windrower. I like it. It's something different. I like Krone stuff too, so we'll be using that once I get it back to the farm. Oops, I guess I should watch where I'm going. But I'm gonna put out on my page that I'm live right now. Hopefully I can drive in a straight line while I type. Hey Hayden. And hello to everyone else. putting winter wheat down in. Or is it? Is it even planting? I think it is. I can't tell because of the chopped straw. That might be a problem. Yeah, it's planting, it's just really hard to tell. And this tractor's freaking out because of the bumps. So I'm thinking I won't be able to use this setup for drilling because the back duals of this tractor bounce. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to use this. I'm going to have to reset it. So, let's go back to here. Just use the 8R. Put it on the 1890. Or 1990, sorry. But now we're going to top this off with liquid for then we'll spread fertilizer later. Now I'll refill this thing with seed, being we're pretty low. And we're got winter wheat selected. Alright, good on seed. Close that door, and we're off to the field again. Oops, for some reason time is sped up and now it's dark out. Great. But we gotta get the wheat in the ground. So right now, wait, wrong thing. This one, we need the weather report. So it's supposed to be cloudy. And we really need to get stuff done because we only got 2 days to go in the fall. So we need to get stuff done. And we're gonna have to do maintenance on the tractors here too throughout the winter because it's gonna be time for oil changes and stuff. So now we're drilling winter wheat at night, which was not planned, but plans change. So now we're drilling winter wheat. One thing that I think that would be cool to be added to Seasons mod is slowly over the course of the year, chopped straw would slowly degrade into the ground and mix in with the soil. And by the time harvest rolls around, there wouldn't be chopped straw left from the previous year. I think that would be pretty cool. But I don't know how hard that would be to implement. Which all of these fields that are being planted with winter wheat right now will be planted with double crop soybeans in the summer of next year. So just think these 2-3 fields here will be with soybeans, along with the other soybean fields that I plant next year. So we're going to have a lot of soybeans, which I'm fine with. I like soybeans. Yeah, it would be cool to have the soil mod in 17. I never actually used it in 15, but it would be something cool to have, to try out. Yeah, getting those two to be compatible though would probably be quite a challenge. But those two working together, that would be awesome because spraying at certain times of the year and stuff like that, it would be integrated perfectly with seasons. But last I heard, I haven't heard anything about soil mod being converted at all. Um, I thought I heard talk about it at one point, but that was really it. So we're gonna plant a couple of fields with the winter wheat, just so we have some straw for next year. But other than that, I mostly would grow beans I'm not. I would like growing corn in real life, probably more than beans. But in farm sim, beans are so much easier, and I don't like the way corn works, like with the harvesting, because you don't actually have to follow the rows and stuff like that. So it kind of, I'd rather do beans than corn, at least in farm sim. Alright, this field's done. Time to move on to the next one. Once the drill folds. There we go. And we could always make another crop of hay this year, but we don't have time. And it's kind of late in the season to take a cut off. And we're going to be running combines on the multiplayer server soon. But even though I planted beans in those fields last year, I'm probably going to put beans in them again this year. Or next year, I should say. Because I planted so many fields with beans that I can't possibly plant enough corn to cover all the fields. I'd rather double plant beans. Not that I mean, it doesn't really matter in farm sim if you double plant. In real life with no-till, you probably should do crop rotation, but in farm sim it doesn't really matter as much. Alright, well, let's get this winter wheat planted. I am going to run GPS on this field going that way, but I'm just going to put a couple headlands down. Now on this half of the field I have plenty of room to turn around, so I'm just going to do one pass on the edge here and then do a couple headlands on that side, probably two, because there's not as much room to turn around before you run in and go into the neighbor's field, which is technically our field, but I'm not planting it. Actually, this tractor looks really cool working in the sunset like this. Especially with the dual setup it has, it looks really cool. I know I missed a little bit on the corner there, but yeah, that's okay. In this field, this is no-till wheat. I didn't get out here with the diagonal and work it up. I didn't want to not waste time because it would have been good to do it, but I only have 2 days to get stuff I want done, so I want to make sure I have extra time. Well, I'm going to finish off the headland and then I'll make a second pass on this part. I think it'll be easier that way. But I do like the look of this new chopped straw texture for the corn. Looks a lot better than the other one. Well, we gotta get the winter wheat planted, and I'm gonna spread some fall fertilizer. And probably do some tillage. Because I'd like to work up some of the bean ground that we have. Probably just run that over with the disc. Okay, well that's probably about good there. Working with auto, no offset. You gotta shift that course, not that far. Like, about right there is good. Get rid of those lines. And we're off. It'll be much easier to run GPS, because then I'll know where I've already been. But we got the 2 headers there. That one likes to roll a little bit for some reason. So it's not quite lined up like it was. Yeah, the 8R is my favorite tractor that we own on the farm. By far. But we might be getting a new tractor on the farm here soon. Not gonna say what it is yet, but it's a tractor like the 8R. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, we need to for sure do a second headland here, because this is not enough room to turn around. Especially turning left. Turning right you can turn a bit sharper, but... Hey Wade. Oh, we're just getting some winter wheat planted. And I am coming up with a list of Livestream rules. Just pretty much just common sense ones that most people use. That I'll just put in the stream chat just so people can know the stream rules. Because last night it kind of got out of hand a little bit in some spots, and just want some rules posted so people know what not to do. Hey Dylan. Gonna add in a second pass here and make it easier. Yep, that's one of the rules. No caps. Well, you mean you can use just no constant caps. You mean? Yeah, that dude, he capitalized every single letter and every single word and every single sentence. Until we finally got him to stop using caps. So that's why I just want a list of rules to post, and then so people know what the consequences for, obviously, like swearing. I don't want swearing in the stream chat, especially. So like one offense would be like a warning, second one would be a timeout, and like the third would be a ban or something like that. Just something to enforce the rules a little bit. And I've got like 4 or 5 admins that help out, so I'm not really worried about people breaking the rules. I'm gonna do my second headland pass here. Just give myself some room. Hey farmer. Yeah, the sunset on this map looks amazing. you're working at night like this, it looks awesome. You can see them. Where's the moon? Might not be able to see it because of the clouds, but the moon's there somewhere. Well, most streamers don't have a rule for no caps, and it's something that I want to, is just, there's no reason to type in full caps. And there's just no reason for it, so you just put a rule out there so people know. And I mean, there's not the consequence for like saying typing in cats. I'm not gonna ban you for it. It's not that severe. Um, but like something like swearing or something like that, yes, I will ban people who swear after like the third consequence. What do you mean? Like how long have I been streaming today, or like total? Ever since I started, or what do you mean? Since you started, I started this channel. I started it up this year. Um, wasn't that long ago. I only had the idea for it for a little while. I've had this channel, not this channel specifically, but I've changed the name on it, and that's when I really started streaming. Um, the channel before was called just Matthew Gaming, and I rarely ever posted. And I decided to match my Facebook page and Instagram. I would change it to MB Farms, and that's when I really started to post frequently. And since then, my channel has grown a lot. Yeah, don't worry about it, Farmer. It's fine. Yeah, but I only started really posting frequently a few months ago. So for 235 subscribers in a couple months is actually pretty good. So, yeah, I mean, the channel's still growing at a pretty good rate, so. And we're gaining more subscribers as we go. So, that number changes quite a bit. So, I gotta go down and finish this spot. Which we're probably gonna have to. I don't have the sea tender truck working. I haven't, to be honest, I haven't worked on it. So we might just have to place down a seed tank here at the side of the field and sell that. You mean like stream chat? I'd have to figure out how to do that. I don't know how to do that. Actually, I think YouTube Gaming has that feature. If you go to the YouTube, yeah, it shows. If you make it full screen, it shows the messages on screen already. But I can try to figure out how to do it. But I don't know if my streaming software will allow that. Because I use NVIDIA, so I don't know if it'll allow me to do that. Are you on desktop or mobile? No, it should be. I'm on my phone too for stream chat. And if you make it full screen, turn your phone like sideways or whatever, there's an option to bring up chat on the screen. Hey, Jacob. Yes, I am planting the field. This is field 21 that we harvested last night. I finished it off camera, and we're drilling winter wheat. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I don't know if my streaming software will allow it. I have to do some research on it. Because I know the one on mobile, it takes up a lot of the screen. So I'll try to figure that out. Yes, this is 17. No, I haven't. Wait, I know who he is, I just haven't watched his videos. But yeah, I got this field harvested last night. Once I ended the stream, I hopped on Discord with a couple friends, and I just decided to finish it. But I mean, I would like to find a YouTuber to kind of collab with and be friends with them and like be in each other's videos and stuff like that. I think that would be kind of cool. I'm trying to get in contact with the rest of the story, Travis, and I guess he talked about doing farm sim videos like for the winter time, being there's not much activity on the farm. And I was trying to talk to him, but he hasn't seen my messages. Yeah, because he has the small. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. The small little text on the side of the screen or whatever. But yeah, you're not bugging me. That's fine. Don't worry about it. But yeah, I'll try to figure out the small text. If I can't, then it's probably because of my streaming software. I'm gonna do a second headland pass on this end too. Make it a little easier to turn around. Whoops. I gotta raise the planer. Oh, we are out of seat actually. So, not very realistic, but I put down a seed container right there because I don't want to drive all the way back to the farm just to get the seed. Thanks, farmer. Means a lot. People are subscribing. Apparently I'm not in the right spot. Or I'm not close enough. There we go. Well, I sent you the link last night. You just gotta copy the link and either like email it to yourself or um, Facebook Messenger it to yourself or something. Something that you can access on your computer and then download it from there. You just gotta get the link onto your computer. So copy and paste it somewhere else and send it to it. Alright, I'm gonna sell that now because we don't need that. Fold the wings back out. And continue. I might run out of liquid fertilizer, but if I do, I'll just put another tank down. But I mean, this is the biggest drill that I would want to get on the farm. I wouldn't want to get anything bigger. Um, I wouldn't want to get a 60 foot or for the little bit of drilling that we do. I don't really need something bigger. 42 foot is plenty. Now, being we're both mostly bean and corn. That's why I have the DB60 because beans and corn are planted with that. Alright, well, I'm probably gonna end the stream here for tonight. I'll finish this drilling off camera, and then we'll figure out what we have to do next, and I'll stream again tomorrow. So thanks everyone who came out and watched the stream, and I'll see you tomorrow.